We're watching Gabriele Mini, and it's just a moment. Oh!
No, mate. No. Crush, mate. I'm sorry.
Critically there, though, Mini is obviously...
In the all-blue Williams colours there, goes round the outside of Leopold around it. Oh, spin. One of the Red Bull Juniors out. Oh, big crash. We've got loads of cars involved.
Of Lindblad. It's actually Lindblad who comes across.
To the bottom of the screen.
Is he going to get a little bit of help on the way into 48?
Yes.
No, he's going to get a lot. The car, if that indeed is stranded on the outside of turn 3.
Let's find out what happened.
So this is Mini and Solov making their way through, and we don't actually see the beginning of it. Not just had incidents in tandem there, but we don't actually see wide through the outside of Aintree onto the Wellington Straight, and then come back on the racetrack and get a big launch there off the grass. And you've got to lay that one at Dunn's door. You've got to rejoin in accordance.
Trailer. Let's have a look.
It's Beganovic.
Is it Beganovic? Let's have a look. That's done. There. Yeah, that's Dino Beganovic.
Yeah, Beganovic was involved as well. So she makes contact with Beganovic, but understandably so.
Dufek colliding with Stuka there. That I think initially that initiates it.
So both the drivers that are out of the race, blameless there. And Montoya just caught out, and Stuka just running the AIX car out of road on the 6.
Over the chicane, a couple of drivers running wide, and that's Sagazeta. He's got suspended
on the outside.
Yeah.
Caught the curve on the apex. And just, there's not been quite enough space from Esterson.
Idiot, he turned it into me.
Racing connection, I think, on the outside. Esterson could have done with giving him a bit more.
Good launch from third, but immediate crash for those in second and third.
Not have known. I mean, you can't move aggressively across, and that's how it looked from Fittipaldi's vantage point. So, all right so far. And he's just drops it in the middle of the corner. Oof, and that's a big impact. And then that's what's caused the incident, yes.
Yeah, there we go.
And it's a big spin then for Hadjar, who then collects Fittipaldi on the other side of the road.
They all checked up in front of me. I had nowhere to go, man.
And Taugaluk on the left-hand side, who just has to take to the grass and then actually contacts the Trident through the incident. So Hadjar's trying to go round the outside. Swoops into that first apex. A better view on the Trident to Hadjar contact.
Numbers have come up in Monaco, and this is the reason why Maloney
needs to be more aware than that. Just joins the racing line and wipes. Well, this is the moment then, and we'll debate it as much as you like. But Dirk's road there, and that's so unlucky. Who's been squeezed wide and comes across the road and takes out. That's Taylor Barnard squeezing Villa Gomez, but
so it all begins. So Martins was racing Correa into the corner, goes over the corner. Streets of Baku! Richard Bashaw's got the launch. He needed massive crash in the background. Massive accident in the background involving one of the Campos cars, a car that won't get off the line on the left-hand side.
Yes, it's the yellow car of mine who doesn't get off the line, and it's moment-by-moment reactions. Goethe making contact first, which the car of mine, he slews across the road after the initial contact. It's worst-case scenario, and it's always the drivers towards the rear of the field. As those in front, is speed when you get there. So your reaction time is ever reduced as you move back through the rows of the grid, but that's a horrible impact, and it is a rollover, isn't it, for Marty, who looked shaken on the pit wall, and I can understand why.
Reminiscent of Luciano Berti all those years ago in Hockenheim, going over the back of Michael Schumacher, who was slow away that day. Thankfully, that car landing the right way up and not being pitched into the